raw data classification of data and variables. Suppose you have the data of the weights of all the students in your school. Definitely, the data is going to be very vast as it will contain information about every student. Looking at this raw mass of data, can you draw any conclusions? Of course not. That's when the classification of data saves the day. Let's study about raw data, classification of data and variables. Suggested videos. Raw data. Raw data is the unorganized data. When we are done with the collection stage, this is because it is similar to a lump of clay with no identity and also of no practical use. Definitely, we need to organize this raw data. It is important to realize that organized data facilitates comparison and meaningful conclusions. Further, to organize the data, we need to look for similarities or group the data. In this way, we effectively convert heterogeneous data into a homogeneous data. To do so, an investigator has to classify the data in the form of a series. Series refer to those data which are in some order and sequence. Thus, if we arrange the data in the example mentioned in the introduction, according to the classes in your school, we will eventually classify the data into the form of a statistical series. Note that we can also arrange them according to their heights. Hence, this basis of the arrangement of raw data can vary from purpose to purpose. Project definition, data collection, data analysis, statistics, modeling, deployment, model mentoring. Variable. A variable is simply something that can vary with time and can measure this variation. In other words, a variable is a characteristic or a phenomenon which is capable of being measured and changes its values over time. A variable is classified into two: discrete. A discrete variable's value changes only in complete numbers or increases in jumps, thus the phenomenon of a characteristic. A discrete variable represents should be such that its value cannot be in fractions but only in whole numbers. For example, the number of children in a family can be 2, 3, 4, etc., but not 2.5, 3.5, etc.